Hey everybody, we're working on this Mermaid how to got it coloring skills page. Trying to finish that up tonight. Hey Dooley Bugs, hello. We're just getting started and set up here. Spooky Babe, thank you for the follow. Oh, what in the world? Franny B, hey. Thank you for the heart me. We're finishing up this skills page with our little mermaid. No worries. I'm just getting started. Megan! Thank you for the go pops. I'm just working on her skin tone first. Y'all, Julie Bugs was in here a few minutes ago. I couldn't believe it. I don't know if she's still in here, but I'm so excited. Okay, I can get y'all a little up. I had to move this up a little earlier because I have a band booster meeting I have to go to tonight. Ems has been in the fan club for 1 month. Way to go, Ems. Whatever we don't finish on this page will be y'all's homework, and then we're going to start in the new page, the new section next Monday. This is what we will do next Monday. Okay, because I'm ready to finish so we can do our magical worlds book. I hope everybody's had a great Monday. Yeah, you do. And look, I gave you a whole 2 weeks to finish your frog page. We're going to do the next Doodly Bugs page next Thursday. So no excuses. No excuses. Okay, I want to do this one in orange, but I want to do the Arctics. Let me see. Let me find my Arctics. Art. Let's find some oranges. Mm. 304, 309. All right, these are the pastels. So it's gonna be really light. They're like true pastels. But if you haven't given them a try, you should. That's what I used on this pink coral as well. What is everybody up to? I know it's a little earlier than usual. Sorry. We'll be back to our normal time tomorrow, and we're going to be working on our audio book. Okay, I think I'm going to add just a little bit of the sunset orange to the edges. Just I'll give it that little pop. Megan, what y'all up to? Did you have a good day yesterday for Father's Day? Okay, obviously, you're going to have to go in with the acrylics. All right, come on now. Get warmed up. Those are the best days sometimes. I can't remember how we did it back here. I wanted to look real quick. Oh, we did this and this. Okay. Let's do it. What did we do? RV25, RV25, and RV38. No, R38. Where's that at? Hey, Sylvie. Happy Monday. R38. Is that a thing? Did I write down the wrong number? R38. I'm gonna have to look on the index because I don't know. Y'all, it is so hot and humid right now. I know, back in the day. No, R38 is not a thing. I knew it. So what did I use? What I have a feeling was it supposed to be RV28 or was it supposed to be R28? I am dying. I am expiring. Let me look at my chart. Okay, this is RV25. Maybe it was supposed to be RV39 instead of 38. I bet that's what it was. RV39. I bet that's what it was. We're going to go with that. I don't know though. That might be too bright. Because we got pastel, and then boom, hot pink. Ooh, I don't know. Let's back it up. Let's think about this for a second. Think about this for just a second. Because I don't know. Let's look at some more Arctics and see if there's a pink on here we want to use. I like this 18. Is that what I used down here though? I don't think so. It was. I don't want it to do the same. Oh, Franny said R48. What is that one? R48. I did 310 and 18. Where's 310? 310 and 18. Okay, so I want to do pink, but not. What about 196 and 416? Because I know I want this to be purple. Into club, we all confused. You're right. You're right. Well, I felt like it wouldn't be right to do a bright pink after I've got all this other pastel stuff. So we're going to go with a softer pink. My name is Patrick. Barbara in the house. Hey, Barb. Ooh, we've got a easy flash goal. I have not been doing these because TikTok's been ridiculous with them, but we only need 3 gifters to send 1 rose. That won't be hard. Usually it's like 40 people, and I'm like, oh no, we're not doing that. TikTok can take that and shove it. Thank you guys, but I figured we could do it 3 roses. All right, how else did we do it over here? Oh, they put some little dots. Some little dots. Thank you guys. We hit our... Look, maybe that's why they made an easy one, because they're like, oh no, fam, she's not doing it. We gotta do something. Thank you for the heart me. Y'all don't forget to get them heart me's and get your fan points. Get your fan points. Look, y'all. I have just been so obsessed with the color buys. I did the Bridgerton one finally. It was so cute. And I was worried I wasn't going to like it because it doesn't have the black lines like you would outline. But it turned out so cute and I loved it. And I already started another one, a Tinkerbell one in the Disney. In the Disneys. Look at us already at 1K. Okay, we got... Let's get our acrylics out. Yes, here's the Bridgerton. Let me zoom out. And so this was the page that I did. And then if you want to see the solution, I'll go back to that. But this is what it was supposed to look like. I just didn't feel like doing the dots. Like there was some extra dotting you could do. But I was afraid I wouldn't get it exactly right. But this was the page. And then this was how I did it. Isn't it so pretty? But you see how there's no black lining? I was so nervous. Not having the black lines, I was like, ooh, this isn't going to look very clean. But no, it turned out fine. But I'll show you some of the pictures. Oh, this one's so pretty. I love those colors. Oh, look at that. It is, Barbara. Now, I'm going to be honest. It is a little pricey. It is a little pricey. And it comes from overseas. So it takes a little bit of time. But it was worth it to me. It was worth it. Like a lot pricey. Like, I don't even want to talk about it because it's embarrassing. Look at this one. I think I want to color. There's one. I think it's Penelope. And it's like this sparkly one. I think I'm going to do next. We'll get to it, I guess. Where is it? Or maybe I'm imagining things. Where is it? Oh, this one. I'm thinking about doing this one next. I'd like the colors. I don't know. This one's really pretty too. I can't decide. I can't decide, but that's it. That is it. But it turned out so nice. It turned out so nice. But now I'm on my Disney again with the Tinkerbell. Okay, we're gonna add our little acrylic detail. Maddie, hey Maddie. Okay, we're gonna work on this pearl, and I want to do it just the same way we did it over here. I really liked how it turned out. So RV35. We're just working on our skills page in our book. RV35. Did I do it again? No, that does sound familiar. I wish I could remember the codes. Does anyone know the name of RV35? I'm starting to question if there is an RV35. There it is. Found it. Okay, VO8. I know that one. I do know where that one is. BV31 and 28. B28. Okay, got them. Close. It was bright lilac. And look, of course, I had to add the mermaid clip for my mermaid page. Hey, Patricia. It's on. There is one here on TikTok Shop. I don't have access to my storefront right now. It's kind of a long story, but there's also one on the Zon. And I do have a front if you look for the pathway in my bio. But it takes a scene and it breaks it into parts. So every Monday we work on a page or two. You're welcome. And then at the end of the chapter, you can take what you've practiced and put it into a skills page. So right now we are working on the mermaid skills page. And if you need the codes for her skin, because I think that's a beautiful, beautiful palette, the Spanish pink is from the skin tone set, so you may have to substitute that one. But it's warm ivory, Spanish pink, and cherry taupe. All right, let's do this. Okay, oops, let's go back real quick. Fill the base with the colors A and B using the darker shade as a shadow. Okay, so we're going to take this bright lilac RV35 and just fill in the whole smam clam. I hope y'all have an amazing Monday. If you didn't see the message in Discord, we are not starting the new Doodly Bugs page until next week because there was lots of people that haven't finished. So I want to give them time to finish because I'd love everyone to finish the whole schmam clam. Megan said, excuse me, do what? And so you got some extra time and we'll start our Dalmatian page next week. And I finally was able to get my Givey stuff working again. I figured out the auction stuff. So we're going to have a whole celebration of starting the next page. So y'all better get those frog pages finished. Doodly Bugs came in for a minute earlier. That was exciting. Now, I did that because I'm actually meeting up with some ladies and we're going to be making some back to school cards. So that night, that's why I decided not to just wait. And then instead of moving it to Friday, I was like, you know what? Let's just give everybody time to catch up. That way y'all don't feel so behind. Well, So I may still get on that day at some point. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that morning. But I won't be working in Doodly Bugs. It'll be just a color. Yes, Tiffany, this is the first one. We're going to be moving. Thank you. We're going to be moving into a new one at the hopefully end of July, beginning of August. And it's going to be the Magical Worlds one by, I'll show it to you real quick, Willow Lake. We'll be moving into this one next. And it's, you can color Magical Worlds. And I just love it. It's kind of set up the same way where it breaks your, it shows you a picture and then it breaks it down into these parts where you can color it. Yes, but look, don't order it yet if you're a super fan, because I have an extra one and that's going to be part of the super fan givey that we're going to be doing shortly. Hold on, let me look at the calendar. I think it's next week. I need to start advertising for that. Oh, yeah, we'll be doing it next week. Okay, I'll get information out on the Superfans Givey. Next week, we'll be having a Givey for Superfans, and you can get a chance to win this. So if you don't win this, if you're a super fan and you don't win it, then you can get it. Or if you are not a super fan and don't plan to become one, you can go ahead and order it. We'll be starting it soon. We've got one more chapter in here, and then we'll be moving on. That's why, like, no matter where I end up today, I'm done with this page. We're going to be done with this page. You can finish whatever for homework because we've already got all the examples here. And I'm just keeping it just like the book. And then next Monday, we're going to start on the chapter back here. This is our last chapter. This is our last chapter. Okay. And so we'll be working on the tiles. And depending if the tiles don't take long, then we'll start on the cheese. It just kind of depends. It depends. You know, sometimes I do one. Sometimes we do two. It just depends. Okay, now that this is down and dry, down and dried, we're going to do it's the second part of step 1, adding these shadows with light violet. Yeah, and look, Sylvie, with you being a super fan, though, you have the possibility to win. So just wait till next week and see if you win before you go ordering anything. All right, so we're going to do under the Shmam Clam hood. Tomorrow we will be doing our audio book. How did we do this over here now? I just like how I did it, so I want to make sure okay, yeah, the whole thing. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. We finished chapter 7, I think, last week, so we'll be starting on chapter 8. Sorry, I know how I would do it if I didn't have a reference, but I liked how they did it here, so just want to make sure. Yep, so Mondays are our tutorial nights. Tuesdays, audiobook. Wednesday, I'm off. Thursday, color alongs. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is just me coloring in my personal coloring. Now hang on a second. It says use darker tone C. Oh, okay, hold on. We got to do the pearl. I'm so confused. All right, we're taking cloud blue. I can't believe it's already almost July. Ew, no. That means it's getting closer to back to school. Okay, we're going to let that dry. Oh, I think I remember what we did. It says take a darker tone, but instead of using a darker tone, I just used that same tone and went over it one more time because it layered. So that's what we're going to do. Y'all, it's so hot. Oh my gosh. Even, like, I have my air on, but not like super, super low, but because it would run all day long. But it's just like, it's hot. And I'm miserable. I hate the heat. And it's hot and it's humid because of all the rain. Okay, while this dries, I'm going to go back with that light violet. Oh, bah. And we're going to go in and add all this here. And look, shame on me for yawning because I've already taken a nap. Like, what? Why am I yawning with this nap? I already took a nap. Who lives in a clam under the sea? Megan, I can't listen to Green Day without thinking of you. Okay, we're going to take the same color and just kind of go over this, leaving a little space. You can use a darker shade if you want to, but it does layer, so you don't have to worry about that if you don't want to. Okay, we can go back and do our pearl with our smoke blue. And we're going to add the shadowing there. Just remember, this paper is really thin, so you don't have to, I would stop a little sooner than you think you need. I know normally our motto is when we're blending, go a little further than you think you need. But when you're not blending and you're adding details like this and it's the thin paper, stop sooner than you think you need. Sooner than you need. Okay, we're going to get our white acrylic. Add those highlights like it's showed here. All over the clam schmam. Thank you for the follow. Ooh. Hello. Welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. Is it playing again? Okay. We are just working in our how-to guided coloring book, finishing up our skills page. Well, it's finishing as much as we can. This is the How to Color Guided Tutorial book by Zigzag Mojo. Thank you for the repos. It's in like chapters, and you go through each little subset of items, and then it gives you a skills page. And so that's what we're just referencing back to what we already practiced. You're welcome. What? Okie dokie. Okay, we got our highlights down. Thank y'all so much for the taps. Okay, we got our clam down. All right, bubbles. Actually, let's do the sand. Let me put these away and then we'll do the sand. Do, 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 And you know what? Let's dry this acrylic before it gets too smudgy. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do the bubbles. Y'all, why am I so tired? All right, I do know for the bubbles we use some of the Arctics. 409 and 70. Y'all think it would be weird to do purple bubbles under the sea? Probably so. Let's do blue bubbles, I guess, but I do want to use the Arctics. I want to find some blue. So what, we need a light shade and a dark shade? Is that how it was? Yes, a light shade and a dark shade. Let's find some pastel blues on here. I guess 401 and 402 wouldn't be, well, I don't know if that's dark enough. 402 and 183 maybe. Let's see, 402 and 183. Alrighty, now we're just gonna fill them all. We're gonna do, yeah, fill it all with your base color. This is gonna be our 402. Brandy, thank you for the heart me. Welcome in, look, part of our fan club for 3 months. This is the how-to guided coloring book that I work in every Monday, but we've gotten to the skills page. So we're finishing up the skills page using what it's told us to do throughout the chapter. Thanks for the Go Pops. Okay, we want to let those dry. And then when we come back to the second part, we're going to add a darker curved shape. Remember we said it kind of looked like a smiley face? I think, was it Maddie that said that? I think it was. Okay. Then we're going to add our highlights. And then I do want to go and add acrylic around the outside. Oh, we're going to go ahead and do our highlighting. Thank you, Nick. Okay, wait. How did it have those? Okay. Who's coloring along right now? Or even if you're not doing this book, who's coloring? I know Franny was talking about she was doing some of her homeworks. Crystal. Oh, yay. Oh, nice, Brandy. Okay, keeping the bubbles pretty simple. Y'all know I love my bubbles. I can get complicated, but let's find us a blur that's gonna match. I think this one's gonna be what I want to use. BL203. Oh shoot, let's see. Oh, that one's gonna be BL202. Okay. I think might be a good match. So we're gonna take our acrylic and go around the outside of our bubbles. I know I'm moving fast. I just know I don't have a lot of time tonight before I have to get off and go to this booster meeting. But if you need me to repeat something or you have questions, don't hesitate. Ask me to repeat or slow down or something. But I'm locked in, chat. I'm trying to get us to the Mythical Worlds book. And I have to get off by 6 tonight. So I want to get as much of this done as I can. Because I'm hoping not to do this again next Monday. I'm hoping to move into the next section. And what I might do, guys, even if I may do is just record finishing it and post it for you guys on the YTube so that we can move on. But it does give you instructions, so I feel like that's helpful. I just can't get over looking at these like little blue faces. Do it, lady. On your birthday. I kind of want to outline that pearl too, because I feel like it's so like pearly. I don't know if I have a blue that's going to match very well though. Maybe, let's see. I guess we could go with this one. It's not a perfect match, but it's close to a 4. There we go. All right, let's dry these off. And let's do the sand. Okie dokie. We need this a light. Will we do Y59? I feel like the Y59 was not light enough. So let's find something a little lighter. Y59. Okay, what about golden champagne? That might be too golden. Nah. Ooh, let's do soft sand. That makes sense. It's sandy. Okay, so we're going to draw irregular, elongated shapes in a light tone. Now, like I said, this ain't necessarily how I would normally do sand, but I want to keep it kind of like how the book is doing it. So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to make, it's supposed to look like this. Like all the little sand bed things. I don't know. Let me look at it one more time. Sorry. I don't feel like I did the best job on the sand practice, so I'm hoping to do a little better this time. Look, it's got this whole... Okay, let's do that. Okay. And it was kind of going... The bottom was flat and the top was triangular. Okay. Okay, I'm using E44 for the sand. I might have to grab one of my backups. It's starting to get empty here. That's kind of another reason I like this book as an experience color, because I like trying different things. So this is not a way that I would have ever thought or done sand. And so it kind of gets me out my comfort zone doing something different. Also, let me show y'all, new nails are coming. This is going to be my next set. I'm so excited. Look how cute those are. Y'all know I like the leopard print. And it's purple. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, hey. How are you? Paula, thank you for the follow. This is a book, if y'all are new here, this is a book I work in every Monday. It's called The Guided How-To Coloring Book. And it has chapters. So like it takes a skills page and it breaks it up into parts. And you practice all the parts. So every Monday we work on the parts together. And then it takes us about 2 or 3 Mondays to get through. And we work on the skills page. So it's beginner friendly coloring Mondays. It's going well. It's going well. I hope you're doing well. You said I'm good. Sorry, I didn't see that. Good. Carla in the house. Thank you for the heart me. Thank you, Rebecca, for the heart me. Cassie, thank you for the follow. All right, I guess it's time to ditch the coral sand. Let me get a new one because that one is empty. I love a fresh tip. Okay, I feel like this sand is going much better so far. I just felt like my shapes were awkward last time when we practiced it. I had them like going up and weird. So, okay. I think this one's going better. I feel like we probably won't really know until we get all of the other parts of it done. All right, but that's our base layer, and I used E44 for that if you're following along, because it's different than what we used over here. E44, and then a medium. Okay, let's see. I feel like now that we're using E44, that medium is probably too dark, so let's look for another medium. Carla, how's your day been? Okay, let's do coral sand. I think that's the next smart thing. Coral sand. So we'll be doing E46. Sorry, y'all. I just can't get over her skin. I just love it. I'm so sorry. I keep looking at it like, that's so pretty. Carla, I was telling everybody that I have to leave at 6 because I have to go to a bambooster meeting. 7 kids, Lord. Carla, no, ma'am. But I know you loving on all those babies. Sorry, I'm eating ice. My poor teeth. I have to leave at 6. So I'm going to do as much of this as I can by the time that's before 6 gets here. Oh, that's okay. Well, look, I know you've got a lot going on, but I sent a message letting everybody know I bumped it up to 4 today because I have a meeting to go to tonight. And whatever I don't get done, yes. And look, we're going to start the next chapter next Monday. So we'll be starting here Monday. So whatever I don't finish tonight, I'm just going to record it this week and post it for you guys. I'm trying to do everything that I can tonight. And then whatever else I'll send out in a video. Because I'm trying to get a set Magical World. Next week will be the Super Fans Givey. So if y'all will know next week who wins that. And then after that, y'all can, whoever doesn't win it, y'all can get those books. Because we'll be starting that after that chapter. I'm so excited. Okay. It says add a band of medium tone beneath them as the base. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, and you know what else too? We can go ahead while we do this. Use the stippling to blend the edges. Gradually dot the medium tone into the light. Okay. Yes, I figured. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. Oh, and hold on one second. Back it up. Okay, yeah, it did that medium band across too. So I just wanted to make sure. And are the medium bands, are those straight too at the bottom? Let me look. Okay, no, those are kind of wiggly wonky a little bit. Okay. I feel like this is a lot of area right here. I probably do need to add like another band here. This has got me ready to color another Bobby Goods page in that water book. I'm going to do a little bit of the light sand here. Who's ready to the sunset to sea box? All right, so we've got this band here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and add some of the stippling You want to give it some space so that it can dry. With this paper being so thin, let it dry and then go back in with some extra, or it's going to kind of all blend together. And I wonder, like, we could probably go ahead and, well, no, I guess not. Carla, I was wondering, I wasn't going to call you out or say anything, but I saw that. Poor Carla. That is so funny. Bless it. It is tough being a Mimi. 7 kids. I can't imagine. Are y'all going and doing anything fun, or y'all just hanging out at the house? Leave some space for the darkest parts. Oh, nice camping. I want to see how they have this bottom. Okay, yeah. Carla, do y'all do like RV camping? Or was it cabin camping? All right, we got one more layer of dark sand that will be filling in these last spots. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Sending you some love. Moonchild, thank you for the heart me. How are ya? Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Barbara, how are you doing? I know you were traveling. All right, now we're going to do this last darkest part, which I think, let's look. This light earth brown, that's what I'm going to do. Yes. Ugh. Well, I'm glad you made it back home and everything's good. But I know traveling under those circumstances is rough. All right, so we're going to do this next step where it says fill the remaining spaces with the darkest tone, and then we're going to blend that up a little bit. All right, I definitely like how this one's going versus the last one. I like the color palette on this one as well, much better. And we're going to bring this stippling up through that medium. Now, did they do any stippling on the bottom? No, okay. Wait, I'm so confused. How are we all feeling about the new lookbooks box that's coming out this week? Thank you, Ebony. I'm following along in this little tutorial book that we work in every Monday. Me too, Carla. Me too. Yes, Crystal's excited. Just for the box. Oh. Franny said, I just want the book. No, I don't mind. I've only been using alcohol markers since this past October, but I've been in in the arts for most of my life. I did a lot of drawing and color pencil and painting. So when I came to alcohol markers and coloring like this, it, didn't take long for me to kind of get good at it. Right? Trying to pass it off as a gimme win. That's a big gimme win. Also, update, the bolts for the desk are supposed to be here Wednesday. So, yeah. Hopefully we have a new desk soon. One thing that really helped me learn the alcohol markers and stuff was doing these books. And this is kind of what I started with first. And this was some of my first lives I ever did, was just practicing online with everybody. And they're very helpful. They're very, very helpful. I love them. Yeah, like to try some practice books and following like color alongs with other artists help a lot. And it really makes a difference on the type of markers you use, the paper you use, things like that. But yes, M's, were you in here earlier where I was talking about the giveaway for next week? Because that Willow Lake book is the one we're doing next. And you may have been, but for those who were not, we're almost finished in this book. We've been working in this book since January, and we're almost finished. So the next one we're going to work in is the Willow Lake one. So next week, I'm going to start advertising this in the disco, but next week we're doing a Superfans Giving, and this is one of the items in it. And we'll be starting this as soon as we finish this book. But it's so stinking cute. It's set up like this one in the sense of it gives you a picture, and it gives you colors. And then it breaks down all the pieces, and you get to practice all the pieces. And look at that. And then you get to put it together and color the whole page. But yeah, so M's, wait till next week to see if you win. And then if you don't, then you can get it. But if you're not a super fan or don't plan to become one before the Givey, you might want to go ahead and order it if you like following along. It's the How to Coloring Guided Tutorial book. Oh, yeah, Ems, because you're in a different country, right? Oh, man. You can get this from the Zon. Yeah, we're going to start this one next. Yep, it's on the Zon. There's my front is, oh, shoot. My front is in my bio, and it's there. You're welcome. Oh, man, y'all, I'm struggling. You're welcome. No problem. There's lots of artists on here too that do color alongs. Like we do one I do one on Thursdays. I won't be doing it this Thursday, but we'll be, because we're starting a new page. We're going to start next Thursday. But also Katie, Lola and Friends, all kinds of people on here do color alongs. And I feel like those are very helpful as well, Ebony, with learning. Okay, let's do her top. I'm gonna do it purple. I think I'm gonna do it the same kind of purples we did down here. So I'm going to start with this Bright Lilac RV35. There's not a whole lot to color because it's very small details. But I'm going to put the lighter shades. And then I'm going to go back in with that VO8. In the shadowy areas. I'm nervous to start everything else because, oh god, I have to get off soon. I guess we could do a very simple tail. I don't want to do a purple though. I want to do it like a teal, like I want some purple in there. So we'll use some of these, but I'm wanting like this like tealy blue. Like turquoise, I guess, is more. So turquoise, seafoam green. And and maybe this deep cerulean. No. This deep, maybe deep royal blue. Okay, we're going to play around with it. I think these are the colors we're going to be looking at for her tail. And I don't remember what the directions said on this, but I don't know if I remember not liking them. Blend 2 shades with alcohol markers. That and up. Yeah, it had us doing like each individual scale. Okay, this is going to be our... I'm going to use, since the scales are so small, I'm going to use the detail side so that we can try and avoid bleeding out. Even though it may still happen. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? Okay, we're using that darker shade right up underneath where... And then going back and blending that. Tough, welcome in. Thank you for the heart me. All right, so we're gonna start moving this more into like the middle. Oh, shoot. Did it again. Picked up the wrong color. I'm not going to do that one. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, thank you, love. Let me get you a sticker for lighting up the gallery. I appreciate that. Okay, Crystal, I'll see you later. I'm just going to do these scales and then I'm probably have to hop off. So, but thank you for coming hanging out. I'll make sure whatever I don't finish, I'll video and send you guys' way. All righty, let's see what we can find over here. We got some narwhals to go with our little ocean theme page tonight. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're going to slowly... Thank you. They're a mix from... I think they... Where did that one come from? I think that was one that came in a pack from Wooks, but I have some from Coco. Coco YO has like a sticker pack they just put out. So some of them come from there. Some came from Wooks, and then some came from Rosie. She sent them as a gift. So that was... I think I need to do this one. That looks awkward. Okay, let's see what we want to do. I don't know how this is going to work, but I want to try something. Oh, wrong side. I want to make it look like it's kind of fading into this blue. I may have messed it all up, but this is why this is a practice book, for us to practice and try things, right? You see my vision? Is it visioning? Where it's like fading into the blue. Are you having a good Monday, Tough? And here, I'll zoom y'all in just a little bit so you can see. That's... Yes, doing good. Oh, where'd my music go? Okay, so at first I thought that this was not going where I thought it was gonna go, but it is. It's cute. Bye, Sylvie. Thank you for hopping on and hanging out. I'm only gonna be on for just a few more minutes, unfortunately. Aww. What's wrong? I need like a dark blue, but I don't really know if I'm... Oh, the sand is tough. I didn't like it mine on the practice page, so I understand. I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to do this side and then I'm going to be off. So it's okay. You're not going to miss anything else. Oh, shoot. Wrong color. Oh, poor Franny B. Okay, thank you, Christy, for the share. Welcome in. I'm gonna stop there. Sorry, I have to get off. You're just coming in at the end. I know it's a little earlier than I'm usually on, but I had to change the time today because I have a meeting to go to. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the love and the roses. So we have to finish the tail and and there's some white acrylics that I want to do in the water. So what I'll do is sometime this week, I will finish and record and upload it to YTube and send it out to you guys. But of course, you're welcome to finish it on your own, however you prefer. Yes, I will. And then starting on next Monday, we will begin our last chapter in this book. It's a kitchen page. So we will start with the kitchen tiles, and if that don't take too long, we'll go ahead into the cheese. And that'll be next Monday, and it should be, unless we have another booster meeting, because we're planning for our 4th of July fundraiser, so I may have another booster meeting next Monday. I won't know till tonight. So it may be bumped up again. But thank y'all for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Central to do our coloring and audiobook. Yes, I sure will. Tough. And I love you guys. Thank y'all so much for being here. I hope you have a great afternoon. I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.